What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Mystery Box Monday, and also Happy New Year, everybody. Yes, we're starting off the new year with an awesome mystery box, and well, there's only a couple of brand new items in today's box. There's one here, there's one here, and I've got this box over here. So which way will we do this? Actually, we will leave this till very last, but first, we're going to do this. We're going to have a quick look at this, and then we're going to explain why we have the empty shelf there. So quickly, first, to get this out of the way of the box, we have an Australian exclusive Majorette. Yes, this is the MAN Lions Coach L. I assume that stands for luxury, and this is the Murray's bus liner. Very, very nice. This is what we have in Australia, this bus company here, and yeah, incredibly cool to have an Australian exclusive Majorette release again. And on the back there has all of the details with the signage, coaches, buses, limousines. Yeah, a lot of very nice looking details. Not too sure if it has an interior because it's got a very dark black window. Possibly does, but I do not know. A lot of the side details are nicely painted up there as well. Nice wheel choice, and the big Murray's logo there too. Even has those big mirrors on the front there. That's cool. And there we go, all those lights, and there's a Murray's logo hiding in there as well. So very nice to see this. Picked this up from Toy World. Yeah, $15 is a bit expensive, but it is an Australian exclusive. Hopefully they're going to get more in the store because, well, I'd like to pick up a couple to send overseas to people. Very nice. There you go. This is where it goes to. Awesome. And there's that. And there is a barcode there. I'm not sure if these are available in other countries, but yeah, found this one here at my local toy store. Yeah. Alright, now that that's out of the way, we can start explaining the whole empty shelf at the back there. Because it's a new year, I was looking around in the shops, and I don't really buy that many of these green lights just because since the prices went up on them, they're becoming a little bit expensive to buy. But I did pick up this one here, the 1970 Dodge Challenger RT in the nice gold with the Hearst livery on the side there. Beautiful, beautiful looking car. Has all of the details and everything there. And when I bought this, I was like, oh, that's right, we have the display to restack. So this reminded me of that whole empty shelf sitting in the side of my room. So what we're going to do today is we're going to open up a couple of cars. I didn't bring anything to open this one here up with. I'll try my best with the trusty blunt knife and see how I go. So give me 1 second. I'll just quickly do this off camera. Alright, here we go. And here we have it. Oh, I should say that this is from the Running on Empty series 14. And these are some of the other vehicles you can pick up in the set as well. I did see a few of these other ones on the shelf, but this was the best one out of all of them. So we're not going to worry about the packaging. We're going to grab the car because this is going to be the first car into the display for the 2023 shelf. Alright. There's nice engine detail in there as well. Really like the black striping on this metallic gold paint. Has that silver paint detail around the front there. Charger in the grille, headlights painted up. They even got these painted up as well. That's pretty awesome. Nice Goodyear wheels. There's that Hearst logo. Performance Plus. Has a racing interior. Pretty awesome looking wing design on the back. There's like a little ducktail wing. There's the back there. Nice details once again. Very, very cool. And there we go. You have the net on the window there. That is absolutely awesome. Alright, well, there we go. This is the first car going into the new 2023 display. Awesome. And because it's 2023, we have an entire set of cars here that I had not opened before. This is the Johnny Lightning Chevy Copo Muscle Series. And this is a full set of the 6 cars just here. This one is the Chevy Camaro RS Z28. Extra information there, you can read that if you wish. Camaro Gold Poly. Alright. There we go. How cool is this? This looks like it also has an opening bonnet here. See if we can get that open. Nope. Unless it goes that way. Nope. It probably does open, but I do not want to waste too much time. I'm just going to have a quick look at these cars. Nice looking wheels on there. Firestone wheels. Has a lot of detail. Nice interior as well. It's a black interior, so it's kind of hard to see. Racing stripes over the bonnet. There you go. Has the painted up grille and badging in there as well. Split bumper. It's got the front splitter there too. Really, really cool. Badge on the center there. Such a nicely detailed vehicle. And there is the rear. And there's the license plate, 1970 Copo Camaro. Silver bumpers. That's so cool. We'll put this one up here. We'll try and fit all 6 of them up on the top there. Next one in the series is this 68 Chevy Camaro RS SS, and this is in a Corvette bronze poly. There's extra information there, you can pause and read that if you wish. And the card art's awesome on these. We'll have a quick look at the back as well. There's all of the cars that are in this set. And there's that guy, and extra information there, all of that stuff, and a barcode. I don't know how good you'll go finding this, because this is a couple of years old now. Bought this about 2 years ago, I think. Not entirely sure, but it was a while. Wow, that's a really nice looking colour, that, I will have to admit. Once again, you get all those fantastic details, those authentic style of wheel. This has the black vinyl top on there. Very nice. Camaro in that black stripe on the bonnet. SS in the badge. Silver bumpers. Beautiful. Camaro on the side there with the SS badging. And a black stripe. Is that 427 just there? Yeah, 427 on that black stripe. Around the back there, beautiful details as well. Yenko on the license plate. Wow. That is pretty nice, I will have to admit. See if we can open the bonnet on this one. I don't want to force them open because some of them are just stuck with from the paint. So sometimes when you do open them, if they're too sticky, they actually break the paint off. So I'm not going to try and force it. That is just such a cool looking car. Alright, let's get on to the next one. This one here is the 1970 Yenko Deuce Nova in forest green poly, and there's all that extra information. You can pause and read that if you wish. Wow, a Deuce on the front of the bonnet there. Oh, that's really nice looking green actually. I will have to admit, that's actually a really nice looking green. Yenko Deuce on the white stripe. The stripe goes all the way up the side of the car and then over the rear of the boot. That is nice. Cool looking old school muscle wheels. The old school Krager look. And badging and such on the side there looks nice and clean. Nice details on the front there as well. What does that say on the license plate? I think that might just be a Chevy badge of some sort, not entirely sure. Yeah, nice looking details. Oh, this one we can open up. Yes. Oh wow, look at the engine in there. It's even painted up. That is really, really cool. That is really nice. Nice silver grille detail on there as well. And there is the back there. With that silver bumper, lights and all that painted up there. Some badging. That is awesome. Yeah, I do like that. That is really nice. We're going to leave the bonnet open on that one. Alright, let's get into the next one. This is the 1969 Chevy Camaro ZL1. And it's in a Daytona Yellow. There's all that extra info for you as well. And there's the card art. Wow, that is really awesome. I love that. That is a great picture. Oh, they're also one of 2,500 limited edition cars. So that is awesome to know that there are only 2,500 of these cars in the world. Unless they re-release them in another series. Yeah, that's really nice bright yellow, that. Nice wheels as well. Once again, they are that old school muscle style of wheel. A black interior. It also has the silver paint around the windows. Very nice accessory there. Extra attention to detail. Chevy badge in the front, I assume. And silver bumpers painted up there too. Headlight detail, nice. This also even has a little black splitter on the front there. Yeah, very nice. Black interior, kind of hard to see inside. Has some silver paint around the wheel arches. And there is the back. Very nicely done. Lights details. Badging, license plate, 69 ZL1. And the silver on the bumper looks very cool. Let's see if we can open the bonnet of this one. Nope, sorry. Sorry guys. The other one was easy to open, but that one there wasn't really. Alright, next up. Very, very cool. Wow. Alright, this is the 1971 Chevy Vega Stinger in a wasp blue. There we go, extra information as well. This one looks really, really nice actually. I like the colour. The colour looks really cool. And here we have it. Such a small looking car. Nice headlight details there. Has the badging on the front there. It's got the blacked out section of the grille behind the bumper. That's really cool. I like the look of that. And it's got the black stripe over that little bump. Yeah, nice. Got the kind of like raised headlight section there. If you can see that. There we go. That's a little bit better angle. That's really cool. And there's the side there. That's really nice. I like the wheels. The colour is fantastic. It's got a little black wing on the back there. And there we go, the blacked out rear panel. Yenko on the license plate. Bumper and brake lights and all of that are all painted up really nicely. That's really cool. Can we open this bonnet? No, sorry. Can't open this bonnet either. I'm sure it does open, but yeah, it's a very, very stiff to open bonnet there, so we're not going to worry too much about it. We're just going to move on to the next one. Whoa, wow, look at this. Wow, that is really, really awesome. This one here is the 1968 Chevy Nova SS in a beautiful Matador red. Wow, how cool is that? Nice colour. I'm a big fan of the colour red, as you might have guessed. Ooh, this is actually really, really nice. Got the silver vents on the bonnet there too. Should be able to open this bonnet. Yes. Oh, there we go. This one's got a nicely detailed up bonnet. Engine bay as well. That is really, really cool. A lot of extra attention to detail in there. Yeah, that is awesome. It's got a bit of silver paint on the edge of the bonnet. Nice details on the front there. It's got the red line on the tyres. Very, very nicely done. A little bit of red paint on the pillar. It's got the badging on the back there. And also all of the details on the rear. Such a great lineup of vehicles. These are Johnny Lightnings and Auto Worlds. Just beautifully done, I will have to admit. I know that they're a little bit more expensive, but they are great examples of these vehicles. So I'm going to add that into the top spot there. Awesome. We're going to get rid of the box because what we're going to do now is I've got a whole bunch of cars. That's just one pile. That's another pile. And then we've also got a whole bunch of green light stuff off to the side here. We've got 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9, I don't know. There's a few over there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to grab some out, have a quick look at them. Actually, what we want to do is we want to start off at this set. This here is also another set. This is a, I don't know, it's got all of these cars in there. The Muscle Cars USA 2021 Release 1. These cars there. So we're going to add these ones into the set as well. So we'll have a quick look. 65 Chevy Impala SS. Glacier Grey Poly. Extra information just there. I'll try and move along as fast as possible. Such a great looking colour. Been waiting for an excuse to get all of these cars out of their packets and onto a display. So we'll just have a quick look here. Not going to go into too much detail. You can all see all of the details there. You've got all of the lights and badging and everything there, so I'm sure you can use all of your eyes. So yeah, how awesome is that? Try and open the bonnet at least. No, it doesn't want to open, so once again, I'm sorry guys. Can't open the bonnet of that one. Here we have 1964 Ford Thunderbolt Bill Lawton Tasker Ford. Extra information, vintage burgundy poly. This also comes with a nice gold roof. Beautiful colour. This one has, possibly we can open the bonnet of this one. Yes. This one gets a blue engine. Nice details there. Nice chrome on this one. Rather than silver paint, we actually get some real chrome details. Look at that. Oh, wow. Nice chrome wheels. All those racing details on the side there. Tasker Ford, all of that. Beautiful. And there we go on the rear there. We also get the bullet lights. I don't know if you can see that, but we actually get those bullet tail lights in red. Incredible car. That is just actually really well done, to be honest. I have to say that's an incredible car. Alright, next up we have 1967 Chevy Chevelle SS. There you go, extra information. Emerald turquoise poly. Ooh, that is a beautiful colour. Beautiful, beautiful colour. Black vinyl roof. Nice old school wheels once again. Nice details around the front there. Very nice. I'm going to open the bonnet of this one. Oh wow, very cool. Yeah, it's a very long-looking car as well, we'll have to say. Very nice detailing on there. Rear brake lights are also painted up there. It's just a stunning, stunning vehicle. Incredible. I will have to admit, I'm a big fan of these Johnny Lightning cars. Next up, we have the 1969 and a half Dodge Coronet Super Bee. Very cool card art on this one. There you go, extra information. Bright green poly. Wow, it's got the white roof on the top there, white vinyl. It's got that white stripe over the rear. It's got a badge Super Bee on the back there. Steely black wheels. It's got a white interior, black steering wheel. That is awesome. Look at the gear shifter in there as well. That's awesome. Black bonnet. Says something on the bonnet there as well, but I can't quite read it. There we go, 69B on the license plate. Nice details on the front there. Openable bonnet. And a bright red engine. Wow. Nice colour. I love the colour. And I love the amount of detail that you get on these vehicles. Awesome. That is so nice. Alright, the last couple of cars from this series. We have the 1971 Dodge Charger Super Bee. There you go, bright blue poly. And all your extra readable stuff. Once again, a great looking colour. Such a great looking colour. Oh yeah, so you get the Super Bee on the bonnet of this one. And you've got that black there. It's got the shaker hood going on. Wow, that is awesome. A lot of chrome detail on the front of this car. Headlights, grille detail, badging, license, indicators, all of it. Nice wheels. Black stripe going along there too. This one comes with a blue interior. And there is the rear there. That is such a cool looking rear of the car as well. Kind of hard to get a good angle for it, but that's so nice. There we go. What a cool car. What a cool car. You'll have to let me know what you think of this set as well. Oh, it's pretty incredible. And the last car from this set is a Buick. A 1970 Buick GS Stage 1. Desert Gold Poly. Very nice. Alright. Ooh, this one comes with a brown vinyl roof. Nice gold paint job. Metallic gold paint. Silver wheels. A bit of a red stripe along the rocker panel there. That's cool. We go around the front there. Headlights, grille details, all of that is painted up beautifully. And let's open this up and see if we can get a look inside here. Kind of hard to see, but yes, we do get the engine detail. There you go. Kind of best I can do to try and get an angle into there. I guess the badging on the front of the grille also. Nice. Very nice car. Gets that brown interior. And there we go. There's the rear as well with the badging and that huge silver bumper. That is cool. That is very, very cool. Alright, we'll pop this guy into the last position up the top there. I do quite like the look of that. It's coming along pretty well. Okay, get this out of the way. Alright, the last line of cars is because you can see we've got a whole bunch of empty space. We're just going to move through very quickly. And we're just going to put in a few cars that I just want to have into the collection there. Starting with the Astro Vet. There you go. Very cool. 1969 Chevy Corvette in the black and gold. So this is really awesome. This was gifted to me, so I really want to get this one onto a permanent display. There we go. Love this car. Has all of the right details. Got a lot of extra chrome details between the black and the gold. Nice wheel choice. Nice details there as well. Extra colours of the paint looking great. Really awesome. See if we can open the bonnet of this one. This one opens from up the back here, so I can't quite get it out. I'm trying to push it down at the front here. At the same time, put it up. No, I can't do it. Sorry, guys. This one also has a NASA sticker on the front there, so I should really show you. This is the back for the card as part of a Astro Vet, so you can hopefully you can read that. There we go. There we go. These were all given to astronauts, I assume. There you go. So there's some extra information. You can pause and read that if you wish, but we're just going to quickly have a look and put this one into the shelf. One of my favourite Corvettes in my entire Corvette collection, I will have to admit. Just the black and gold on this is just such a stunning looking colour. I'm going to quickly have a look for any more gold cars, because I thought I might have had another gold car. No. We'll just move straight onto the next vehicle, which will be... Alright, we'll just do it from here. There's this one, 1970 Chevelle SS. Alright, there we go. This one here is in like a matte grey colour. Nice shiny wheels. There we go. The headlights are They are painted up, but it's kind of a very similar color to the grey paint. Gets the chrome bumper treatment. That is awesome. There you go. Can open the bonnet of this one. Really cool. Really cool. Yeah, just a simple car, but a very, very nice looking car. So we're going to grab that and just start putting cars in. And we're going to grab the next one, which is going to be from the Busted Knuckle Garage. Very, very nice. Do we have a name of this one? Nope. No. We'll just have a look when we get into it. We'll just grab the car out. Sorry, I'm going to be piled up with so much plastic around me by the time the end of this video. What is this vehicle? A Plymouth Belvedere. There we go. Just love the design of this car with these big wings off the back there. It's got the white, or it's actually a cream top. This one does not have any opening details. Nice hubcap wheels with the white walls. It's got that cream stripe down the side there, matching the roof. Nice details on the rear as well, chrome bumpers. Just a beautifully designed car, and there is the front. Look at that. That is a really classy looking car, if you ask me. And pop that there in the middle. Move that over a little bit. Next up, we're just going to go for... actually, we'll go for this one. We'll go for this one. This one here is an Auto World, but it's a Trans Am. So, there you go. 1975 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. Yes, we want to put this one here up on that shelf as well. I think that will look really, really cool. Nice silver paint job. There we go. It has the black and red chicken on the top there. That is absolutely beautifully done. I do have a couple of other Trans Ams. I really should have grabbed those out as well. I only grabbed a small selection of vehicles to put out, but I really should have had a little bit more time to go through the collection and get out more of similar sorts of cars, so I can well put the extra Trans Ams on there, like my Smokey and the Bandit Trans Ams and such like that. There we go. There's the back there. Yes, we won't go into too much detail looking at it. We'll just have a quick glance around and try and move on, because we're already getting close to the 30-minute mark. And, well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Next, we will just go for this one from the Spoilers range, 1967 Plymouth Barracuda Custom. Has sort of red and gold stripes there. This one comes with the engine in the rear. Great looking car as well. Gets the gold wheels, number 56. Nice details on there as well. This one does not have any opening parts either. But yeah, it's just awesome how it's got the engine inside there. And there is the details on the back. Yeah, it's just a really nice looking car. Like the Plymouth Barracuda. So yeah, very happy to have this one in the collection also. Wow, alright, there we go. There is that shelf there. Let's just quickly move these over. There we go, give them all a little bit of space. Oh, that is great. Alright guys, 2 more shelves left, so let's keep adding to it, I guess. Alright. Alright, let's quickly move this stuff out of the way. I'll put that back in there for the time being, actually. Alright, what do we do now? Alright, I've got a whole bunch here. I'm just trying to pull out which ones we want to do next. Oh, actually, I know what we'll do. I've got a green light and what is an Auto World here. Let's put these two onto the shelf. From the Hobby series, we have the 1954 Ford F100. Sorry, with the vintage gas pump with the Ford livery on it. So how cool is this? Let's grab this guy here out. We won't worry about the petrol pump. Or can we get that out? Can we get that out? Yeah. Alright, how cool is this? You get a little petrol pump, sales service, all of that. That is awesome. Oh, it's even got the actual Bowser tubes, pumps and everything like that. Oh, that is pretty awesome. It even has something written there. Wow, that's cool. I don't know how well that will stay standing up, but we'll try our luck. That'll have to do. Alright, here we go. Beautiful sky blue colour. Lovely details on the front there. No opening parts on this one either. It's got the white top, the red wheels with the white wall tyres. Side steps in black there. Nice blue bed. Ford embossed into the back. And the metal bumpers. That is really, really cool. So yeah, we'll put this guy just down there next to that. And then we'll open up this one here. This one here is the 1966 Chevy Suburban. Extra info, it's in red. Such a big casting, this one, but it looks cool. Once again, you get those red wheels. This one gets the silver hubcaps as well. That's pretty awesome. It gets seats, bench seats in there. Around the front we get the nice painted up grille. A little bit of extra silver paint around these vents on there, or are they actually lights? I'm not too sure, to be honest. And yeah, pretty nice. Actually a bit of silver detailed there, probably a bit of a chrome strip. And around the back there we get the barn doors. Very nice, 1966 on the license plate. And this one has the opening bonnet, so we'll open it up if we can. Oh, no, that's as far as this wants to go. Sorry guys, I can't open it any further. That's it. That's all we get to see in this vehicle. That's a little bit unfortunate. I would have loved to have seen what's inside here. It also gets the a light tan interior as well. Very nice. Very nice. There we go. We'll put those guys there as though they're just at the petrol pump. Next up, we've got a couple of VWs, so let's get these guys out. Let's get them out of their packets. Classic Volkswagen Beetle from the La Carrera Panamericana series. Oh, and I just dropped it. Of course I did. Very cool. Bright orange paint job. Rally livery. It's got the white wheels, or the white hubcaps I should say. Chrome bumpers. Painted up details on the front there. That's really, really nicely done. Volkswagen badge there, silver around the window. Oh, sorry, not silver around the window, stickers around the window. Silver on the side there. You get the Mobil Oils Pegasus on the side there, number 261. I guess a chrome strip on the side there. And more sponsorship, everything like that on the back. That is just really, really awesome. So add these to the old school car section. Where was the other one? Next one we have is the 1948 Volkswagen Beetle from the Dub series, the Club V Dub series. Nice colour, I will have to admit. It's kind of like a butter yellow. Old school wheels as well, kind of like they're off a Porsche. They look like Porsche wheels. It gets a silver detail on the side there. It gets the chrome roof rack. That is awesome. This one gets the opening frunk. So you can see inside there. There's actually a little bit of extra painted detail on the top there. Can't quite work out what that is. Just a little bit of extra black paint by the looks of it. Chrome bumpers, nice headlights. They are... They're lensed headlights in there. Yeah, that's really nice. Nice detail. Very, very cool. Oh, this one also gets the opening rear hatch. So we'll try and open this one here up, but it's a little bit difficult due to the position of the bumper there. There we go, we've got that. There you go, you can see the Volkswagen engine in there, somewhat trying to get some light in there, but there is an engine. And yeah, light details and all of that on the back there. So it's really, really cool. And then we got some, what else we got that's old? What else we got that's old? Oh, okay, well, we'll do this one because it's kind of like a similar era. The Jeep CJ5. Very nice. There's extra information. And this is an Mocha brown poly. But this is a beautiful casting, I will have to admit. Out of all of the Jeeps that have come out, this is by far my favourite. There we go, move the window back into position. I just love this one. It's got the movable window, plus it has the opening engine bay also. So kind of try and get some light in there. There we go, there's the engine bay. And the fold down window. This is cool. Has the golden eagle on the bonnet there. Headlight details, black bumpers, golden eagle written on the side of the bonnet there. Gold wheels, or bronze wheels I should say. Nice interior, it's kind of like a tan leather interior. And the same wheel on the back as the spare. And some lights and all of that as well. Just really, really awesome. Really cool. So let's fold that back down. And we'll pop this one down here into the old school car collection. And what else have we got that's kind of old school? We do have this. This. Yeah, we'll put this one here in to finish off that side. And then we're just going to put some random stuff in the bottom there, which I think is cool. So here we go. This is I should have shown you this first. The 1967 Chevy Corvette 427. This does not give you a colour, but once again, it's kind of like a creamy yellow kind of colour. Nice details around the windows on the bonnet there. Has the badge there as well. Silver grille. Bumpers, all of that. So I'm just looking at this car again, it's just really nice. Chrome wheels. Badge on the rear there. Just a really, really nicely detailed vehicle. This does not have any opening parts, but just really, really awesome. There's the lights are painted up there, and the bumpers are painted up there in silver also. Yeah. Pretty sure this doesn't have any opening doors. No. I thought I'd try anyway. Alright, there we go. There is that shelf done. What I wanted to put in there now is I wanted to put in just some random stuff. So I've got a couple of Corvettes. I've got another Trans Am. And then I've got a Camaro from the 5.0 series, but I don't care about the Hawaii 5.0 series. I just like the Chevy. And then we've got a couple of other vehicles. So, yeah. Actually, we'll put... Alright, we're going to put this one in. We're going to put this one in. From the Black with Flames series, we have the Cadillac Ambulance. 1959 Cadillac Ambulance. How awesome is this? Wow, that is incredibly huge. It's got the curtains in the back windows as well. Love the flames. Have those chrome hubcaps with the white wall tyres. Does this one have the opening bonnet? No opening parts on this one, unfortunately. But it does come with a lot of flames. There you go, there's the front silvered out details. Very nice. The headlights are a slightly brighter silver, more of a chrome than the rest of the grille, but yeah, nicely done. Nicely done. And there is the back there as well with those classic looking lights and some more flames. Very, very cool. So put that one down there. And then we're just going to start opening these. So we've got the Camaro. Nice silver. I do quite like this car, this model of Camaro. Can't open that. Authentic wheels. There you go, there's all the light badging and everything on the back there, so a very, very, very cool looking car. This one has the lights in the front there as well, I didn't notice that. Yeah. Well, there you go, that's what you get from the movie cars. Possibly something to do with maybe police lights or something there. I don't think I've ever seen that on any other Camaro, but maybe that's just the indicators on a Camaro. Awesome. There we go, chuck in this one here. The 1984 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. There you go. Silver Sand Grey? Yeah, Silver Sand Grey. Really cool. I do quite like this. It's the Knight Rider It's the Knight Rider Trans Am or Firebird or whatever you want to call it. Very, very cool. Like the wheel choice also. See if we can get the bonnet to open on this one. These are very hard to open, but this one 100% does have an opening. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. You can see inside there. It's not actually painted up, but it's got a lot of detail in there. I will have to admit that. I guess a little extra vent on the bonnet there too. Black section for the T-tops. Nice. Two-tone colour with a silver grey colour and over into the black. The orange demister on the rear window. And there is the rear lights as well. Yeah, very nicely done. Very well presented on this vehicle, I have to admit. So very happy for that. And I'm a pretty big Knight Rider fan, so I'm very happy to have that in the collection. Now we can get on to two Corvettes. These are both the same from the same series. They're just the two colour variations, so we won't worry too much about that. There's all your stuff there. Accelerate Yellow. Really cool. This one has the opening rear hatch, so we're just going to go straight for that. Ah, yes. There you go, you can see it in there. That is awesome. But you can also see it through the clear window. Wow. Very nice. Wasn't really a big fan of the Corvette when they first came out, the C8 Corvette. To me, it's just the Euro Corvette, rear engined like a Euro car, like a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or something like that. And yeah, I prefer the C7. That's kind of like the top of the line Corvette. But it's very nice to have the C8, and they are kind of growing on me now. I've seen a couple of them around at the beach and such like that, driving around my area. So yeah, very nice to actually see them on the road. So there we go, there is the yellow version. And then we couldn't go and not get a red version. This one here is in Torch Red. Very nice, exactly the same as the other one. To be honest, they're both really, really great looking colours. It'd be very hard. If I was actually to buy one in real life, the yellow one is incredibly cool. Nice and bright. And yeah, I think that's really, really cool to have the two comparisons. One with the blacked out wheels and one with the silver wheels. This one really looks like a Ferrari though. Like it really, really looks like a Ferrari. Even those wheels look like Ferrari wheels. And the red on the engine, everything about it looks like a Ferrari. So yeah, it's just the Euro Vet. And there's the back there. Yep. Very, very cool. And we've got one more space left. And then we have one more item to show still. We still haven't shown this item off to the side, so we'll get to that. We'll finish off today with the Volkswagen T2 panel bus. And this one's really, really cool because it is in the Australian livery. Yes! There's no way I was not putting this into the collection. Great details on this one here. Blacked out wheels with the chrome hubcaps. Silver bumpers front and rear. It's got the boomerang flying through the night sky. It's got that blue to black fade like it is at night. And all of the stars in the night sky there as well. Has the white interior. And the Australian flag on the roof there. Really, really cool. Oh, it's also got the kangaroo on the back there, the jumping kangaroo. And the rear brake lights painted up there as well. So yeah, it was 100% going to be adding this into the collection. So he's going to move a few of these things over. I'm going to give it a good spot in the center there. That is absolutely awesome. So what do you think, guys? What do you reckon of that? Oh, we should turn the lights on for a second. There you go. It doesn't really do it justice on the camera, unfortunately. So we'll leave that off for now because yeah, it's a little bit bright. And we're going to end off today's episode with the last item for today, which is a Hot Wheels premium set. Yes, that is what I paid for it. I know. The prices of these premium sets have gone up quite a lot, so I really hope you guys appreciate the effort that I go to just to bring these things for you to see. So do me a favor and hit the like button. Yeah, $47 for this, but these are the cars that you get with it. The Fleet Street, the 1991 Nissan Sentra SER, the Honda Civic EG, the 95 Toyota Celica GT4, and here we go. Look at that Celica. That is such a cool looking car. The Civic is okay, but that Celica is just incredibly cool. And you get that Nissan in there as well. Kind of looks like a Zafira or something like that to me, but yeah, pretty awesome. And there is the truck there, the Fleet Flyer. Top down view. It's kind of hard to get a good angle for you, but there you go. Hopefully that's a kind of a better view, but really, really awesome. Really nice looking set. There they are on the back there. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, yeah. I know it was kind of a little bit of a shock for the price. Trust me, it was a shock for me as well, but this one's going to be one of those ones which is going to be stupidly hard to find, I can imagine. And then it'll get to a point where there'll just be too many of them on the shelf for anybody to buy. And then you'll just find 100 of these on a shelf and nobody wants them. So, yeah, there you go. To end off today's episode, we've got the really, really cool new Hot Wheels Premium Team Transporter 4-pack gift box thing, whatever you call it, with the Nissan Sentra. Love it. Love it so much. And the Celica GT4, beautiful, awesome. Oh, wow. So I was going to pop that off to the side there. All right, guys, that's it. We're going to wrap up today's episode. Thank you very much for joining me. I really, really hope you enjoyed. Yeah, come back next week for some more Mystery Box madness. And until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all then. Bye, guys.